Hey guys, welcome to part 2. Now, part 2 was previously filmed before, but it didn't work out. There's a reason for that. That's why we're here now. So I had a shower and surprise, surprise, I see I'm wearing the same shirt. We're going to cleanse. Guys, I need to right now. When this happens, I always know it's for a reason. So, they did show me some more channeled messages. I'm going to show you what they showed me. And if you're done with channeled messages from the first part, feel free to skip ahead. But this will make more sense if you hang tight and watch it. This is what they showed me. And I always know that there's a reason for this when they do this. Okay, guys? So let's check it out.
We know we're working through the energy of the opposites. And we've been creating love from fear. And we've been doing that by healing from hierarchy, creating this equality for life, expanding with life. And that's why we left. We left here on this 8 of Cups challenge in order to feel this, to create this, to expand. And what we're doing now is we're feeling the growth of this place through the earth. Something's being activated here, and we're about to find out what. And it's connected to the queen of the earth. She's supporting life right now. She's supporting growth. She's supporting our pathway right here. We've connected to the tree of life. From within to without, and without to within. And what this is doing is activating the masculine. And we're determined. We're determined now to have a completion and embodiment. We're expanding here. Our Merkaba is working. Everything that we discussed in part 1 is happening here. And this is success. This is success in going home to New Earth. And we're going home to New Earth from within to without. This is going to allow us to restore balance. Both the masculine and feminine right now are working on restoring balance through the earth. And this is happening through our realizations. And our realizations are connected to this, what's happening here, what's being activated. So we're working with the masculine, we know, and the feminine. And what they're allowing us to do is to heal from the 5 of Pentacles, our lack of through the earth, and the masculine helping us to expand from the 5 to the 8. And we're going to the 10. And how we're doing that is we're going to have a realization here of what patterning to be working with here, and it's connected to spiritual governance. And this is going to help us expand. We're going to use those 13 spheres of knowledge, and we're going to apply them with the masculine to the cocoon, and we're going to allow the masculine to expand those 13 spheres of knowledge right out of the cocoon phase. And what that's going to allow us to do is to create with love. But first, we have to understand this. This 10 of Swords here is spectacular in this deck because it shows that it's an ending that's revealing our light. And that's what's happening. We're having an ending that's revealing our light, and we're facing death. And when we face death, we're collapsing time here, and something happens to our sword. Something happens to our sword, and we're going to also find out what this means. Stay tuned, guys. Hang tight here, okay? What this is connected to is those 13 spheres of knowledge, the Princess of Wands. And this is working with Father Sky and cleansing to restore our vitality. This is a healer, and this healer understands how to heal, how to use plant medicines, how to use energy, how to use nature, how to use it all in order to heal. This healer's working with Father Sky. And that's what we're seeing here. We're understanding this. So we're going to take those 13 spheres of knowledge and look, we're going to apply them to the cocoon stage here. And we're going to expand right out of it. And we're going to get some visions. We're going to get some third eye activations. And this is going to allow the King of Wands to be activated, and we're no longer reckless with life. We're audacious. We're taking courageous risks in order to expand. And we're expanding here with the King of Swords, our truths. And our truths are no longer judgmental. They become analytical. We know how to use this Virgo energy to our advantage and analyze. And we're going to then activate the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is working with love, okay? I want you to see the King of Swords is working with, of course, the Hierophant. The masculine here helping us to expand through the earth, and the feminine helping us to see that we're not in lack of. So the feminine here is going without. She's surrendering. And you're saying, well, what if we're in lack of? Why are we surrendering? Because we're going to show the universe we understand. We're going to not take and then give. We're going to give and then take. So we're giving of self here. And we're giving up our bad habits. Or our habits. I don't even like the word bad habits. Okay, guys? We're shedding habits that hinder our truth so we can release and renew. And we know this is the main energy from channeled messages. Now we're on to channeled messages part 2. So this is activating the High Priestess. That is activating the sword. We're moving forth. And we need the cup, because remember, at the end of the day, we need the cup. This is about the Two of Cups. So here's the feminine's cup. And this is understanding that we're going to need that positive tetrahedron and the negative tetrahedron in order to come together. And we're being gifted here. We're being gifted by spirit. The feminine being gifted by spirit. Healing from the dark. Why? Because the feminines picked healing. The feminines picked healing in order to get to the 10 of Cups. And what's happened here is, this is where the King of Wands is activated. And what's spectacular is the King of Wands is also activated here for the masculine. This is the main activation. We're both working with the King of Wands. And as the feminine is working on the 10 of Cups, the masculine's helping her to expand this through the 8 of Earth, the 8 of Pentacles. As the feminine chooses healing, the masculine chooses to, well, we know, move away from what's no longer serving them. As the feminine heals from the dark, the darkness, the old ways, old earth, and moves forth to the new, moves forth to healing, the masculine heals from separateness. As the feminine works with spirit in order to create with the cup, the masculine honors their truth with the feminine, through the feminine working with spirit. And that is some truth, guys. That's some truth. As the feminine here works with the sword of clarity that's positive and negatively charged, the masculine begins doing alchemy of the cups, of these 2 cups. Because here, what has been activated as the feminine is working with the High Priestess, the masculine, this means we're on point, guys. Double confirmation, my words are in alchemy. And we got all that noise in the background popping off to show us the universe is speaking back to us. So here, the masculine begins working with their cup, with spirit. And look, it's overfloweth. And as the feminine here surrenders and sheds bad habits that hinder our truth to release and renew, the masculine begins transformation with love. And there is that serpent. We are literally beginning transformation here, okay, guys? Now, it's time to expand off of this. Let's get at it. Now, feeling good. Feeling good. We're shedding habits that hinder our truth so we can release anew. This is the main energy. This is what's happening right now. We're going to start with the feminine. This is a mirror reading. We are restoring balance. And in the first reading that did not work out, we both, the masculine and the feminine, both got the 2 of Pentacles.
The Five of Cups. So we're restoring balance from our sorrows, and this is how we're creating this happiness. This is how we're creating the happiness in order to generate the love vibes. We're going to expand them. We're going to expand love with happiness. We're going to expand happiness with love. As we know, everything's all intertwined. So, the feminine manifesting truth through the masculine with the masculine, because of the masculine. This is being activated, and it's activating. It's coming together. Something's shifting here because we've restored balance by working away through the earth. And that's what we're doing right now. We're working away through the earth. We're being blessed. We're being blessed with all this work we've been doing with these feminine goddesses. And it's helping us to restore balance through the threes right now as we work with our Three of Pentacle pals, as well as we know body, mind, soul, masculine, feminine, child, the heavens and the earth through us. Now something is expanding here. Let's see how the masculine's mirroring the feminine. The King of Wands. And they show me that this is being activated for both the masculine and the feminine, as we discussed in the second part of channeled messages. This is our flames. But this is because we've done healing with our ancients and ancestors. We've connected to this because we're working with our Merkaba. We're accessing this information. We're understanding this. We're going to spaces and places where we're making sense of this. And what this is doing is we're literally expanding through the earth, with the earth. And remember, new earth is connected to the dawns of time. It's connected to the dawns of time. Guys, this music's throwing off my channeling soul. It's like we're at a dance party. We're back. Okay. This gift is connected to working with crystal magic. It's connected to what was activated when we took the leap and began creating with the new patterning, the patterning of new earth. It's like they're showing me it's connected to the pyramids, and as I say that, look at this. This is connected to the pyramids, but there's growth here from the future, but it's through the present moment. And that's what we're doing. We're activating the energies of new earth through self. This is balance. This is solar plexus healing. We've achieved this because we've healed from this. This is healing from this. So now we're being gifted. We're being gifted because we are speaking our truths. We're speaking our truths from our ending. This is now having a new sword. This is connected to, we're going to find out what was happening in the death card. We got a new sword. And now we're expanding through the earth. The masculine helping us to expand through the earth by working with the feminine. There's the Hierophant. We're doing so. And look, the Lover's now twice. This is why this reading did not work the first time. And I was always meant to be here with you guys today at this moment in time. Because we're coming together. From within to without. This is the thing about, you know, your counterpart. It's not like we go searching for them. Many of us do go searching for them. But many of us didn't even know we had a counterpart. This just all happened to us, and we're trying to make sense of it. But the relationship's happening from within to without. We're learning from without to within, and we're understanding how to expand from without to within. But this relationship is happening from within to without. And when we understand that, our whole universe changes. And it's like we stop seeking. We stop that codependent pull, that codependent need, the codependency. We stop seeking without, and we start searching within, activating within, expanding within. This is where the mission begins. And the romance is only part of it. And people get really triggered when that's said. And it's not to say there's no romance. I mean, this used to trigger me, and I used to be like, what the F, man? It's not that there's not a romance, but that massive romance that most people are thinking of, it's from the Piscean era. This is not of the Piscean era. We're saying goodbye to that. That romanticism, that everything is surrounded by this relationship. That's of the old. We're going to the new, where it's of the Two of Cups. It's of equality. And that relationship is as equal to everything else that we're doing. Now, does it mean it's not important? We know how important this relationship is. We don't need a reminder of that. We need a reminder that we have to balance everything else with this relationship. So for many of us, we really start centering on the mission. And you can see other people too that are really hurt by the fact that the twin flame thing hasn't worked out, and then they've really like, I don't care about my twin flame, everything's just about the mission. The whole goal is to balance it all. It's to balance it all and be the center of it all. And we're going to go further into this, guys. Just please bear with me. Everything is happening here in natural time. I would love to have one timeline. The divine has another, and we're going with the divine. That's how we got here. That's how I got here. So we're expanding with the child. Guys, remember, we're having this graduation party on Friday. It's because we have healed with the element of air. We understand what we need to surrender. We need to surrender lower vibrational gossip, lower vibrational entities in the air, guys, with the air. So we're being activated because we've restored balance. So we're going to manifest. And we're manifesting because we understand the sun. We understand the moon. We understand this is working with our subconscious mind, the feminine, the rhythms, the cycles, the seasons. We understand that this is working with the inner child, the sun, energy, growth, the actual expansion, who we're expanding into. Let's see what's being activated. We're good. That's right. We're going to start here. What's being activated for the feminine and what's being activated for the masculine. And it has to do with what is pulling us together, okay? What's pulling us together? We know there's 3 things that cannot be hidden for long, right? Buddha knows. Oh, guys, and check out my new Buddha. The sun, the moon, and the truth. Okay, what's being activated for the feminine? And the masculine. Guys, I swear, we got these 2. We got these 2 exact cards in the first reading. And I still do have this part on tape. This is not the part that malfunctioned. Okay, there was a part that's missing. This is not the part, so I'm going to show it to you. This being the masculine activation, this being the feminine activation. So now we're going to go back in time. Okay, let's see what's being activated for the feminine and for the masculine. Then we're going to see what we're activating together as a unit, as a collective. Right, feminine. Temperance. Balance and harmony. Let's see what's being activated for the masculine. I feel a reshuffle. I'm feeling a reshuffle. I want to see. We have the Two of Pentacles on right here. So with the Six of Swords, moving away from what no longer serves us, we're both restoring balance here. Both of us. And that's because we face death. We had a rebirth. Too many cards, guys. I just want to get one activation for each. We came out the other side of death. We did it. The Knight of Feathers, action, focused, and look. That's allowing us to create the proper patterning that we need. And it's connected to the King of Cups, where we first started off, the King of Shells. Harmony and integrity. So this will be a completion of creating a harmony through integrity. That's what we're doing. Temperance, zebra, black and white stripes. Balance and harmony. Zebra pilots the harmony of opposites. Self-discipline, she will show you how to find balance and how to face problems with an air of calm. An air of calm. Because we feel from the element of air with the element of air. As with, well, the element of air being hacked, right? As with her stripes, the yin-yang duality of opposites brings forth the ability to maintain balance. She wants you to recognize challenge as a chance for growth and to know that opposing forces will enable you to see a deeper truth. A bringer of clarity. She will show you how you can better pace yourself in order to make the best decisions. Consider your next step with patience and understanding. As any new situation takes time to adapt, by being receptive and in harmony, you're allowing higher powers to help guide you. Healing takes place as you correct the imbalances within. That's what we're doing. We are the cure we've been looking for. We are correcting the imbalances within, and it's because of, these hacks that are keeping us enslaved and distorting the natural balance. The natural order and balance is off. And we are creating with patterns that keep our karmic scales unbalanced. So what we came here to do is to restore the balance through self, through the energy of the opposites, and find that balance for the collective, because the balance has been distorted so much. We're creating everything's so tipped, everything's so warped, and it's distorted everything here. It's keeping us stuck, stagnant, and in sickness. We came to restore the balance through self, to heal through the chaos, to make sense of the chaos. And everything, all this new patterning that we're implementing, the rest of the collective will feed from to continue to allow us to restore the balance. But it's remembering we're the cure we're looking for. Even if you're very sick and you're using plant medicines, it's not getting, a deeper solar plexus problem and getting into abuse of plant medicines. No, it's recognizing we're the cure we're looking for. Healing with body, mind, soul, masculine, feminine, child, the heavens, the earth, through us, the balance. It's connected to the masculine here, working with the Knight of Feathers. Coyote, action and focus. Coyote has an inquiring mind and is an intense observer. He is a reveler of truth behind illusion and always cuts to the chase. Working with his resources, he doesn't let anything block his progress. Coyote is your guide in putting your goals into action, and he challenges you to strike while the iron is hot. Focus your energy on communicating your ideas and demonstrate how much you're in control. And I don't like the words control. We're never in control. We're in charge. We're in charge of our energy. We're in charge of our choices. We're in charge of where we're driving our Merkaba. And we're doing this from within to without. If you feel conflicted in making your move, now is the time to grant enough faith in yourself to overcome fear. Be aware and informed, and know that you will be able to deal with any roadblocks as they arise by adjusting plans as needed. So, we're going to understand how to adjust and course correct. And this is connected to plans and action, focus, courage, assertive, being a problem solver, strategy, and warrior. We understand our actions have consequences. Think before making a move. Pay attention to where you're going. That's using the priest and priestess energy. We're going to end confusion, quarrel, impatience, and heal our temper. That's everything that the masculine set forth to do. And the feminine is setting her sight on the bigger picture and not allowing herself to plunge into a situation that does not benefit her spiritual growth. Creating this balance, harmony, healing, moderation, and moderation is key because we're not taking more than we need. We're not a virus. We're not going to deplete the planet. We're restoring connection and cooperation through patience. We're healing from imbalance, fear of failure, recklessness, and excess. Spectacular. This is spectacular. Once again, guys, knowing why I was here today and the first part of the reading did not work out. Thank goodness the second part did, so we could go back in time. I want to show you guys that this is how it goes down, okay? And it's all because we are in a time of exploration and discovery. Now let's see what's being activated, okay? Sometimes, you know, I feel like I'm just all over the place, but I see, like, that's the divine. They have a plan. This is how this stuff really works. We're all over the place. And then it all comes together like this grand symphony as we create here with the orchestra. Oh, didn't even get the candle lit. Guys, I feel like, you know what? The candle's getting lit for this part. All right, let's see what's being activated. Well, this is connection to the feminine. The feminine reconnecting to the earth and giving birth anew. We know we got this message before. And it's connected to the wheel and to love. And that's connected to the 10 of water. But guys, I want one card. Let's try this again.
Everybody, subscribe to my mom's channel. She needs some support. Guys, she went to the doctor today, but she was good.
Oh, thanks, boo. Guys, I went for my acupuncture treatment for my side. I'm trying to heal up here.
Yeah, sometimes she gets mad. You know she's mad. She screams. But she has the hard life. Subscribe.
Oh, thanks, boo. I have a hard life. Sometimes I yell. Yes, I'm healing from the 5 of Wands charge, guys. I'm healing from the 5 of Wands charge myself. Not just making these things up around here. Alright, let's see what's being activated. Still off. It's because there's so many new vibrations just added to the pot. Okay. What's being activated here? We're going this way. There it is. There it is. Shaman. It's connected to the goddess of fire. The shaman. Wisdom. At times, the pilgrim's path leads through darkness, with hope held aloft, like starlight in a lantern or the North Star shining in the heavens above. So many connections here already. At times, she feels so lonely that the wind between the stars blows through her heart. But when she listens carefully, she hears upon that wind a song of love so sweet and full of hope that she hums along and birds dance in the air around her. The pilgrim is ready. The teacher appears. The shaman, arms encircled by feathered serpents, who encircle the world, beats the rhythm of enchantment that accompanies his song. Guys, I'm getting emotional because, first of all, this reading is being retaped and a lot of energy was put forth in order to do all of this. But it's for this. It's for this. Like, look at the connections. Started off in part 1, channel messages with the birds. This is the main message. And on my own personal healing path, as my son just came in here and was speaking with me, I got really sick, and I was told by spirit that it was going to be okay, that I was going to know the energy of the shaman. And I've had people come into my path in order for me to understand and activate with this. And now to see it here today, this means something. I've had so many visions. They showed me that my Merkaba was spinning at the speed of light in the right direction. I mean, we have love here twice. It's like the feminine went home and now the masculine's going home. And it does have to do with this. Let's get back here. The pilgrim is ready, the teacher appears. The shaman, arms encircled by feathered serpents who encircle the world, beats the rhythm of enchantment that accompanies his song. His mind opens, his heart opens, the way opens between the worlds, where neither time nor space can strain him, and he enters through a portal of reindeer skin stretched tight around a wooden frame. And that drum. And when my father passed away, we had a native elder come and play his sacred drum and walk with my father. He drums at the center of the circle, where all the worlds meet as one. The rhythm reverberates throughout the worlds. Magic stirs into motion. The shaman calls his guides to show the way. The pilgrim closes her eyes and listens to the drum. She listens to the heart of Mother Earth beating. Mind open, heart open, she sees the way opening before her and steps into the realm of spirit. She hears the voices of all the peoples, plants and animals, ancestors and elders, winds and waters, minerals, spirits and allies, and she knows all these compassionate and loving beings are singing to her. She listens and learns what they know, the wisdom way of healing and becoming whole, of becoming a wise one. She hears creation singing. She feels the rhythm of her heart beating in time with the the heart of Mother Earth, with the heart of creation. Listen to the drum. The teacher has appeared to teach you the song of life. And that's what this new patterning is all about. Like, that's what this new patterning has been calling us to do. To teach us the song of life. Because, guys, we've been singing the song of negative, stagnant death fear for far too long. It's unbalanced. It's time for us to sing the song of love, happiness, joy, and life. Essence, apprenticeship, introspection, skills, spirit guides, a teacher, altered states, sensing the sacred. And that's what we're doing. We're sensing the sacred through altered states. And we're not even just doing this with drugs. We're doing this through self, with our spiritual expansion, through all this pain. That's the thing, is it's understanding that this is a balance. This is a polarized world. And because it's so warped and so unbalanced and so twisted, we have to add all this positivity and be this positive charge in order to get it back. So it's not that both don't exist and we're just all living in cupcakes and rainbows and butterflies. No, this is what's needed. Counsel. On this path of becoming, it's time to find a teacher who will teach you the skills you need to discover your true self, to accomplish whatever gives you joy, to fulfill your destiny. Your destiny. When the shaman appears, you are called to listen to the voice of the sacred. To hear it, you must be willing to work in darkness, as the shaman does. Another key piece of information. Learn the journey, call the spirits who have deep compassion and love for you, and ask them to help you navigate through your life. Pay careful attention and be blessed by the heart of the divine, pulsing through creation, pulsing through you. It's time now to sense the sacred in the world and in yourself. The magic. Take an offering and your magical journal and head outside to a spot that calls to you. Sit on the earth, breathe, and ground yourself. Take your time, place your hand on the ground, on the breast of Mother Earth. Feel her warmth, her energy. Feel the pulse of her energy against the palm of your hand. Place your other hand on your heart. Feel your heart's rhythm in sync with Mother Earth's heart. Gently tap to the rhythm of your heartbeat upon the earth. Ba-bum-bum pulse, ba-bum-bum pulse. Feel the energy of Mother Earth flowing through you, filling you, nourishing you. Feel her love filling you. Think of her countless generous blessings. Think of how she nourishes and sustains your body and your soul. Thank her. She's going to quiet your mind too, guys. Thank her. Make your offering. Write about your experience in your journal. Next time, you may wish to bring a drum. Yes, we may wish to bring a drum. Drums are very sacred. Very, very sacred. Very sacred in healing. We're working with the goddess of fire. A crimson firebird streaks across the night sky and a feather falls. Baba Yaga, the fabled outcast, returns from a wrongful banishment in a forest darkened by the broken bonds of family and tribe, bringing wisdom that is no longer handed down and shared. She stirs the cauldron, reconnects what has been sundered, makes the magic that nurtures and protects, and tells the stories from which we learn our history. She is the fire keeper. And that's key, guys. You need a fire keeper. Okay? We need the fire keeper. The giver of comfort and joy. Honor her wisdom and her role, for without her, power can destroy. We know many shamans work with a fire keeper. Do you know anything about this? Okay, guys? Essence. Beware the mob. Seek truth. Honor the crone. Learn the old ways. having these guys here together, guys, this is lit. This is lit. We're on point. Like, we're ready to go. We're ready to do this. Counsel. Who is the grandmother in your life? An older woman, or is it a part of you? Respect and attend to her wisdom and the power in all she's learned. How life changes and changes you. What matters and what doesn't. How to love and be loved. Learn the unexpected magic of how things get better with age. And that's what we're learning. We're learning how things get better with age. Magic. Make a sacred fire of 5 woods. Rowan, elder, willow, hazel, and oak. Put the oak on last. Chant. Fire bright, fire burn. Make the mill of magic turn. Grant the power to discern. Tend to the ancient fire till the embers glow. Tend the embers till they expire. Keep some ashes and add them to your next fire. Give thanks to Baba Yaga. Now, this is activating the sun. Wisdom. There's a divine light that shines even in the darkest of times. When you face the most hidden and shameful things within you, when you are confronted by the most flagrant and wounding things in the world around you, and that's what we've been doing. The young hawk god Horus descends with the sun in his beak, offering it to you. Like a baby bird, open your mouth and swallow it. The sun now shines within you, so you can see what you must. Slowly, organically, magically, the time has come to accept and love the most hidden, most wounded things about yourself. The things you feel ashamed of. The things you hide away. We're going to flip inside out. A sacred spark stirs, a fire ignites, warming and transforming, and as surely as the sun rises in the morning, the magic of healing and renewal follows. The first thing the sun's magic brings to life is you. Because now we're working with the masculine. We've been doing all this work with the feminine. Now this is the masculine's turn. The pilgrim's heart beats again, and joy awakens within. He finds the courage to hold his heart and his shame, his brokenness and his beauty for all the world to see. He is serene and radiant, surrounded by allies who are helping him transform wounds into wisdom, humiliation into hope, emptiness into splendor. Life begins again, sustained by the sun. Essence. Seeing what was hidden. Vulnerability, self-awareness, self-respect, healing, triumph, and energy. Energy. And what was hidden was the feminine within. Counsel. Look at what most frightens, shames, and wounds you. With time, patience, and tenderness, you'll learn to accept, forgive, and love yourself. You'll figure out the lessons to be learned, and if you're turning a key in the lock of your past, your patterns will break open. You'll earn your own self-respect. A spark of new life will stir within you, and healing and joy will follow. And when you're ready to share what you're most afraid of letting the world see, your courageous vulnerability will become the sun for others who are seeking the light of healing and transformation. When you heal, the world heals. The magic. Choose a day to rise with the sun. Go outside and greet it. Lift your arms and reach out. It's returning light. Offer it your sadness, your sorrow, your woundedness, and feel your pain transforming. Let it be seized by hawk and carried off to feed the fire and make it burn brightly. And that's what we're going to start doing. We're going to stop putting our negative energy in the water, in the cups, and we're going to give it back to the sun. But then we're going to let it go, guys. We're going to let it go. Because the sun's going to burn it up for us. So, grasp the sun in your hands and bring it into your heart. Into the space left by the pain, you offer it up. Feel its warmth and light, power and joy glowing within you. Place your hand over your heart during the day and feel the sun shining within you, healing all your wounds. When you're ready, you may wish to share the story of your sadness with someone you love and trust. That's to officially let it out. So, let's just see where we're going with Patch. Where are we going, Patch? Close us out after that. Like I said, now I know why I'm here again. Guys, at first I was mad because I was like, no, we need to be getting on to other things. There's so many other things. But this isn't the way Spirit works. It's not the way the divine works. No, you slow down. You listen. You want to expand, you slow down, you listen. Blue's Clues knew it best. Stop, breathe, and think, guys. Stop, breathe, and think. That's the energy of the priestess. And then when we're ready to go, we're in the energy of the Hierophant. We're ready to share. All right, where are we going? That's what we're doing. We're going from the 5 to the 8 to the 10 through meditation, guys. This is where it's being fertilized. And this is connected to the full moon being in Virgo. Because we're clearing a pathway home. And there it is. We're expanding with the sun in order to evolve and expand. Ooh, I got 2 cards there. Because we're going to hit our mark. We're going to hit our aim. This is restoring balance. We're restoring balance through change. We're coming together. And this is because we brought those tetrahedrons together, guys. We did it. We're coming together. Love, light, and healing energy sent your way to create with today, guys. I look forward to seeing you again soon.